Right, welcome back everybody. It's 15 days to go to the Tourism Indaba, which take place at the Albert Luthuli Convention Centre in Durban. We're now joined by the CEO of SA Tourism, Thulani Nzima. Thulani, welcome. So good to have you here in the studio.
Thank you very much, and good morning to you.
Because usually we are, I suppose we're always out and about somewhere where I see you. So now sitting in a comfortable studio is a good thing, I suppose.
For
it's nice
change,
to have you. Yeah. So we need to kick off, I suppose, by asking whether the fact that some countries have issued travel warnings to their citizens. I mean, I know reading in the newspaper and hearing the reports yesterday, I mean, we saw something like the UK issuing travel warnings, a lot of African countries doing the same thing. Is this impacting us a lot?
Well, I think that's what it is. It's a precautionary measure by the various countries. Just given the current situation, it's understandable. You must understand as well that this is an emotional decision, and people are going to make some decisions which are about deferring their travels. It doesn't mean that they are saying their people mustn't travel. Yeah. All they are saying is, when you are in South Africa, do be careful in going to certain areas which may have some flare-ups. But the good news for us is the fact that everything is under control at the moment. Yeah. The actions that have already been taken by government, from policing to South Africans like you and I, now saying enough is enough. Let's go out there and embrace our Africanism. Let's go out there and show everybody that we are one. It is just a minority of people that are disrupting this. Of course, for us, it will be a concern because we are going into Indaba, our biggest trade floor, embracing the rest of Africa. The success of Indaba lies in the fact that we have the rest of Africa coming together under one roof.
Yeah. So have you had any of the exhibitors, companies, perhaps pulling out, particularly our African neighbours, pulling out of the Indaba for this year?
No, we have had our African exhibitors giving an indication that they are uncomfortable. Okay. And in return, we have also given them assurances that all is well, all is under control.
Yeah. So how can you give them that assurance? I mean, what are you telling them? I mean, how are you going to ensure that they are fine? I mean, obviously, when you look around and you're here, you're visiting, it all feels fine. But just at the time?
Well, I think it starts with the rest of South Africa indicating that whatever happened was a minority. Whatever happened was sporadic fires here and there, and those fires have been doused off now. It also is around the fact that there are specific security measures that have been taken. Okay. If you're looking at KwaZulu-Natal and Durban in particular, His Majesty, the King, has already addressed his people there and saying whatever is ascribed to us here in KwaZulu-Natal as being anti-African is not true. And people have responded very positively. The marches that we have seen, one yesterday and another one today, is a further indication that South Africans in general are completely against this. So those are the kind of things that generally you would say, I'm going into a hostile country where the people would not be welcoming to me. And that is not the case here. And for us, it is also very important when we market our country, South Africa, we always say the one thing that distinguishes us from the rest of the world, for that matter, is the warmth of our people. And this is a very serious indictment when we see our people depleting that currency of being warm and welcoming. So we continue to preach the message. We continue to reassure them that the rest of South Africa has now come down. It's something that, like any other thing, has come to pass.
Well, I'm glad we addressed the issue of xenophobia, because it's a big concern. So now let's just talk about the Indaba very briefly. What can we expect this year? Anything different to previous years? Is it bigger than previous years, or how's it looking?
The success of Indaba is the fact that we have the best of Africa, the biggest number of exhibitors in Africa under one roof. In the world. You have never seen it anywhere else. Yeah. The second thing is that we have responded to the international trend there, where buyers are looking for continental products. So we provide that service under one roof, and we've combined the best buyers in the world and the best exhibitors in the rest of Africa. And we continue to preach the message like that. It is Africa's best trading floor. Yeah. The things that we are doing now are a consolidation of initiatives we took about 2 years or so ago. Those are things that have been successful. For instance, the way that we set up Indaba in terms of technology, we're making sure that we save the trees. We make sure that we have a matchmaking diary system, that will match the interests of the buyer to those of the exhibitors. That's very important.
Yeah.
It guarantees the exhibitor a certain number of quality meetings that are going to be happening there. We also have speed marketing. Speed marketing is an opportunity even for the SMMEs to go through a very quick process of engaging exhibitors, engaging buyers in a manner that says, yes, I've had an opportunity to have a FaceTime with the buyer. We are also showcasing technology. Technology is very important today in the way people do business. We also, on Friday, we'll start off with the bloggers conference.
Yeah.
You understand that the content that is going to be generated there and the kind of information that is going to be exchanged is very critical for us as a country.
Yeah, it really is. So, listen, we wish you the best of luck with the Indaba. I know we'll be there as a program. We always are supporting it, showing the best of South Africa. Visit the website www.indaba-southafrica.co.za.
That's correct.
That's it. All right, Thulani, it's always lovely speaking to you, and we'll see you at the Indaba.
Thank you very
Good.
much.
Thanks so much for being with us. Thulani Nzima is, of course, the CEO of SA Tourism.